Are you curious about the most exciting change that took place in the real estate market in Boca Raton? Here's your January 2024 real estate update here in beautiful Boca Raton. So here's some exciting news. In January this month, we had 419 sales. That's up 10.5%. I can tell you right now, being out there in the market, it is extremely active. We feel that it's such a different feel this year than it was from last year. Activity up. One number, though, that we do see climbing is level of inventory. We're at about 2,000 units. Now, earlier in the year, last year, we hovered around 1,500 consistently month after month after month. Last couple of months, we saw 1,800, 1,900. Now we're at 2,000. We're at a 5.3-month level of inventory. That means it's still a seller's market. That's good for the sellers. However, as it starts to cross over the 6-month mark, it becomes a neutral market, a balanced market, as we like to call it. Once we exceed that and go into the 7 months, it transitions to a buyer's market. Now, I'm not quite sure we're going to see a buyer's market, and the reason why I say that is interest rates have come down a little bit, and with that, we're seeing more activity with the buyers. The projections are that interest rates may fall even more as the year progresses, and if that happens, what do you think will happen to prices? I know you know the answer. Interest rates go down, prices will go up. So our average days on market right now is 65 days. That's up 16% over last year. Well, it kind of makes sense because we know that the inventory level is rising, which is also slowing things down, which is reflected in our absorption rate, with the absorption rate being in the 5.13 range. There's been a slowdown. It's still a seller's market. It's approaching a balanced market, and that's healthy for the overall real estate market. So this chart here with listing prices I find very interesting. If you look at the blue line, this is our active median list prices. It's been very stable, a little over 700,000. But when we look at the last 3 months, when you look at October, November, December, January, you see a sharp decline. Basically, what that is saying is that the homes that have been on the market have taken price adjustments. When you compare it to the green line, these are new median list price properties. So the new sellers that come on the market are pricing their homes better than the homes that are currently on the market. Because when you look at the line below, the gray line, these are the solds. So the reason why you see newer homes that are coming on the market selling faster than the ones that have been on the market is because the newer ones are priced closer to where they are selling. And that's why you see the difference between the blue line, the green line, and the gray line. And the blue line are now starting to adjust their prices. So the bottom line is we are seeing quite a bit more price adjustments. And this demonstrates that for you. Now, with that being said, if you look at this next graph, sold to list ratio, you'll see the same trend. So from October to January, there's a steep decline in what the seller gets for the sale of their home. So right now, with the homes on average, we're looking at, from the original list price, we're hovering around 91% list to sale, where when we look back in July, we were at 94%, so 6% off the average list price. Again, that doesn't mean that anytime you make an offer, you can anticipate a 6%, 8%, 10% price differential. This is just telling you that if you factor in what's been on the market, what's new on the market, it's averaging about 91% list to sale. The newer homes that are priced well coming on the market, they are selling very close to full price and more. So in summary, the market is still very strong. If you're a buyer, you have more choices. If you're thinking you're going to wait for the interest rates to drop a little bit, think about it twice. If you wait for the interest rates to drop, the prices should also be higher. So you might be better off buying now and refinancing. So if you want to stay in the know about all things real estate, or what's happening locally, or what's happening in our world, click the link below to register for our newsletter. And as always, if you like these videos, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you next month.